to Community Connection. Hi, I'm Gloria Gross, filling in for Marnie today. I want to thank the town of Prescott Valley and Mark Stone for letting us be here and have our Community Connection today. We have a lot of wonderful guests, and we're so glad to have them and tell you what's going on in our community. And our first guests come from the Kiwanis Club of Prescott Valley that just recently celebrated 2 years. Being
2 years, yep.
And we have Jonathan and Jason with us, and they're going to tell us all about the Kiwanis Club and what is it all about. Tell us I know you have a motto or theme or something that you go by. Give us all of that information.
Well, the Kiwanis vision statement is Kiwanis will be a positive influence in communities worldwide. That so one day all children will wake up in communities that believe in them, nurture them, and provide the support they need to thrive.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So we as a local group try to take that statement forward to the community. And
That's great.
for 2 years, it's been a fun ride. It's been an eventful ride. But yeah, it's all about the kids.
All about the kids of the community, yep.
Well, that's awesome. I didn't realize that's all that not all, but that's what your main focus is the children in our town, which is amazing.
Yep.
Now, you're the outgoing president.
Yes.
And you're the incoming president. So have you been president for 2 years then?
About a year and a half.
Year and a half?
Yeah,
Okay.
and I am stepping up from this to, I've been elected the new lieutenant governor for Division 16 for the Southwest
wow.
District.
Awesome,
So,
awesome. More responsibility,
Yeah.
More fun rides.
more fun rides. I hear you.
Yeah, absolutely.
More
So,
involvement too. This
More
guy's
involvement.
awesome.
Yeah. So trying to get Prescott Valley on the map for Kiwanis and let them know that, we got a Cracker Jack club and good people. And
Yep.
so that's been the fun time. The people, and we meet the first and third Wednesday of every month at 7:30 out at Humboldt Unified School District, building number 500 at 7:30.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I know where that is.
Yeah. So
7:30.
we'd love to have people join us. We could always use more members.
Yeah, we could.
And Jonathan, as you're coming in as president, what are your goals for the next year?
Biggest thing we're going to focus on is growing the membership, having more people to be able to serve the kids more.
Right.
We did quite a bit last year. It was a lot of fun to be able to do. We did 2 scholarships to some local high schoolers.
Nice.
We partnered with Casa for Kids with their toy drive, so we did a lot there. We've done things with the Wheelhouse. We've done things with the Boys and Girls Club, the Imagination Library. We just picked up doing the Character Counts Awards with a couple different schools. So we're going to be in the schools kind of presenting awards and little medals for the children
neat is
there.
that?
Yeah, so
awesome.
the biggest focus is just growing the member base so we can go out there and do more.
Yeah.
We've got a good solid line of what we're doing. We just want to be able to be more and more of a resource to the kids in the community and be more of a benefit.
Right. Tell me a little bit more about this going into the school.
Yeah.
What is that all about?
So each month there's a particular attribute or character trait that the school picks that they're going to award kids for showing good empathy or good courage, whatever it is.
Yeah.
So we got these little medals that have our name on there showing that we sponsored it and we support it, and we'll be able to go in there and present it to the kids as they were awarded these medals.
So are they like each grade is given one person they pick out, or
There's a few that are picked in each grade, so it's a
Okay.
good turnout for the kids showing up. But
neat.
that'll be fun to be a part of. We recently started doing that, so
That is awesome.
that'll be fun. We're looking forward to it.
What else have you got planned for the coming year?
We have actually right around the corner. I do want to invite you and anybody watching. We have a fundraising night on October 11th. So we are working with In the Game,
Okay.
and they're doing a fundraising event for us between 3 and 6. And on that same day, we're working with Rosas, and they're doing a fundraising evening from us from 5 to closing.
Oh, wow.
So that'll be kind of the after party, take the kids out, have a fun time In the Game, and then get some food over at Rosa's.
Wow, that is awesome.
Yeah, so we'll be out there with the
nice.
table, just kind of creating awareness for what we're out there doing, what Kiwanis is, what we're a part of.
Yeah.
Trying to get some more members, obviously, but more importantly, just showing what Kiwanis is and what we're about.
That's awesome. You have anything else coming up that you want to talk about?
What else coming up do we have? There's a couple things in the works. Where we're looking at adopting a park and taking care of
okay.
that and just being a part of the community in that way. That idea kind of came about when we did a picnic in the park, and we just kind of fed a whole bunch of kids that showed up, and we're just able to kind of converse with the families as they showed, and so that kind of was the inspiration there. But it's very much aligned with what we do. We're all about
Right.
the kids in the community and giving
That's
back.
awesome.
So that's one big project that we're working on tackling. But
Were you at Mountain Valley Park? That's the biggest one, I think, in the area.
we were at
or-
Bob Edwards when we
Oh,
did the
Bob
picnic.
Edwards? Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. But
That's
Mountain
neat.
Valley, that would be a great one. They've done a lot of
that's
work over there, though. It's nice.
Yes, it's a huge park.
Yeah. My kids, they do soccer over there, and
Oh,
I've
yes.
gotten lost a time or two. I get in the
know.
wrong parking lot, but
I know,
Other than
it
that,
is so
it's
big.
great.
They've expanded it.
Oh, to be young.
Tell us again what time you meet. You said 7:30?
so 7:30 a.m. the first and third Wednesday of each month.
Okay, and it's out at Humboldt
Unified School District
District Office.
Office.
Yep.
And do you normally have signs out there that
Yes.
tell people where
We
to
do
go?
have a sandwich
So-
board showing that Kiwanis
Okay.
meets here. So as you're doing kind of the wraparound through the district offices, you can't miss us. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, good luck on your upcoming presidency.
Thank you.
I hope all goes well for you. I'm sure you have the rest of your officers all lined up for the year, and your treasurer and your secretary and your first and seconds or whatever you do.
Yep.
I know we do first and seconds with Lions, but it's always fun to have a group that comes in and does something for kids.
Yes.
Our community is getting to be so much more kid friendly because we have so many things, and our parks are that way.
Mm-hmm.
The Bob Edwards, they did such a spectacular job on that one with the little splash
Totally.
pad, and I haven't tried those yet.
Yeah.
I'm brave enough to get out there. I know that water's
Too
pretty
old.
cold.
Yeah, I'm a little too old for that. But,
Yeah, me
but
too.
it was the meet and greet barbecue was right next to the splash pad.
Oh,
so
okay. Oh, I bet that was
perfect
perfect.
opportunity,
Yes,
and
yes.
got to meet some of the families that were there. It was just a good fun event, and
That's awesome.
yeah, like to do more of that for the community and for the kids.
Do you have a phone number that somebody can reach you on?
We do.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you want me to go ahead and give that to you?
Yes, go ahead and give it to me.
So that's going to be 928-830-3678.
All right. Thank you so much. We look forward to seeing you guys in the neighborhood. We'll be right back.
I'll be here to hear what's on your mind. Take this time to talk and get it right. You know I'll be there all your life. When you need me, I'll be by your side.
Little everyday conversations about the dangers of underage drinking can make a big difference in a child's life. Talk, they hear you.
This is my house. My parents helped build it. I can play, I can study, I can be safe with my family. This is my house. Visit Habitat.org to find out how you can help more kids like me.
We develop quality citizens who keep our core, our country, and our communities side by side on the winning side. Not for glory, but for honor. For a code that isn't written or spoken, but lived. It's what we do. It's who we are. It's the battle cry of our fighting spirit. Battles won. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
Welcome back to Community Connections. Our next guest is Catherine Anderson from Yavapai College, REDC. She's the Career Engagement Specialist over there, and she does a lot of work. I know she does. She was just telling me she has a job fair to go to tomorrow. She'll be gone all day on that in Verde Valley. But tell me what else you have coming up.
Well, later this month we have our Veterans Employment Symposium and Job Fair. And
Wow.
it's a mouthful.
That's a mouthful.
Yes, but it's a very important event. We decided we wanted to do something special just for our veterans this year, those who have served our country. We wanted to do something and give back to them.
Oh, nice.
So we decided not only to do a job fair for them, but to do this full day event. That's why it's the Employment Symposium. In the morning, we're going to have professional development seminars.
Nice.
So they can come in and have some sessions that are just for veterans and I should say military affiliated. Because it could be for their spouses, their caregivers. And then we're also,
that's nice.
yes, because we know it's just as
I could
important
come.
for them. You could come, yes, exactly. And then we're also going to have some sessions that are geared towards employers, because it's just as important for them to understand what our veterans and our military affiliated, like I said, spouses, caregivers, what they're going through as well.
True.
So it is a full day event.
Wow.
And we just want to get the word out there and let everybody know we're having this.
That is amazing. And what date is that?
It's going to be October 25th at the Prescott Yavapai College campus.
Okay. And the campus is huge, so where are you going to be?
We're going to be in the library.
On the library.
Building 19, yes.
Okay, Building 19. So that'll be easier to find if you go there. So it starts at 8:30, 9 o'clock? 8:30?
Yes, it officially starts at 9 o'clock, but we're going to kick off the day with a presentation of colors.
Oh, nice.
Because we're going to do something with our military. We really should have presentation
Yes.
of colors to start the
agree.
day.
I agree.
And then we're going to have some welcoming, like a welcome ceremony. And then we will officially start. If you're an employer, like I said, we'll have some employer sessions, and then we'll have some sessions that are geared towards our military affiliated attendees. And they'll get a nice little goodie bag as well.
Oh.
And when I say goodie bag, there's going to be some nice stuff in there. It's not, yes, you'll probably have your traditional stress balls or
Yeah,
items like that.
pens and-
Pens, but there's going to be some items in there that they can take to the job fair later. So if they are able to schedule an interview, there'll be planners in there that they can,
wow.
open up their little planners, write down the days of their interviews. And I also want to make it clear that if someone's listening and they're like, wait, I have a job. However, some of these sessions sound really good. Could I just attend the sessions? Yes.
Oh,
They don't have to do
nice.
full day.
Yeah.
They could come to the morning and maybe there's a session just on benefits or education that they want to learn more about, but they have a job, they're good right now.
Yeah.
So they're like, okay, great, I just want to come to the morning session. You're more than welcome just to
Nice.
attend the morning. Or they're not able to attend the morning and they're like, can I just attend the afternoon? Absolutely. It's
Oh,
what
wow.
you can attend that day.
Yeah.
You're more than welcome to attend.
That's great. Now, is there any cost to them to come?
Absolutely free.
Wow.
We were fortunate this year to college. We received a grant called the Quest Grant, funded by the Department of Labor. And this fell under one of the categories that we were able to assist. So
that
this
is
whole
great.
thing is funded by the grant. It's not costing those that are attending, whether they're employer or the job seekers, anything.
That's amazing. And I see listed some of the workshops that you have are going to be fabulous for the employers, or even like me as a spouse of a veteran. Mental health. Sometimes I need that.
Well, we thought that was really important because, again, these companies are hiring veterans
Yeah.
and may not understand what they went through. Even if they didn't go
Right.
surf somewhere, they might still have undergone something even at home. Maybe they served in, I don't know, pick some random state, South Carolina,
Yeah.
and something went on over there that they may not
Yeah.
understand. And here it is, maybe a loud noise or something might trigger. And so the employer might be like, why aren't you getting that done?
Right.
And they might just need a minute, maybe a
Yeah.
minute just to like, hey, I need to just chill. And so attending that special session might allow the employers to just have a little more understanding or comprehension what
Right.
what a veteran job seeker may go through on a daily basis.
And that's amazing. I hope you get a lot of employers that come, because that is so important. PTSD affects everybody. I don't care what kind of job you have. You can have some form of that affects you in some way.
Absolutely.
And it's so hard to deal with sometimes that people don't know how to deal with it.
No, I mean, we take, like 4th of July, for
Yes.
example. And I didn't really understand that until I was reading some information from some veterans that say on that day they close up in their houses. They, they turn everything off. They try to maybe put some music on so they don't hear the fireworks.
Yeah,
And we take all that for granted.
We do. And navigating their benefits, a lot of them still don't know how to do that either, and which is hard on them if they don't know how to do that. Education, federal tools, and career explorer. That's a mouthful too.
It is a mouthful. But again, we're going to have a session there to help employers understand how they can translate what they did in the service to what it equivalents to. I don't think I said that the right way. What it equates to. Yes. Here, so okay, they did all this in the service. What does that mean outside in the real world?
Right.
And I mean,
That's true.
I couldn't even necessarily tell you that.
Yeah.
But these are going to be our professionals there that can tell you exactly how it translates. So an employer can be like, oh, okay, well, that is exactly what I need. Or you do have the background that I need for my job. Perfect.
But sometimes you don't know how to put that on your application or your resume just because you pushed a pencil or did something like that. Bill did amazing stuff, but that doesn't equate to anything that I know how to do. Or like, okay, whatever. But yeah, that is awesome. And the transition from military to civilian life, sometimes that is really hard on them. I know that is.
Yes, and one of the gentlemen we're going to have speaking in that session has gone through that exactly. And that was his idea to speak on that because he's been there, done that.
Oh, wow.
And so he gets it, he knows. And he's going to talk about some of the trials that he experienced and what he's gone through to help. And like I said, it's just going to be an amazing day of listening to people that they know what they're talking about. And so they're here to help. And it's been a great opportunity. The partners that we have, they're all veterans affiliated. I brought them all together. I took their knowledge and I'm just helping to put the event together because I don't have that knowledge. I'm not a veteran, but I wanted to make it happen.
Yeah.
So it's just going to be a phenomenal day, and I'm so excited about it.
I hope you get a lot of people to come out, and that's Wednesday, October 25th at Yavapai College in Building 19 from 9 to 3:30 p.m. For more information, give us your phone number.
It's 928-776-2008.
If you have any questions, you can call Catherine and talk to her. She'll be glad to answer any questions you have. Thank you so much for bringing this to our attention so we can help get the word out for you.
Thank you so much, Gloria.
We'll be right back.
Hey, about to hit the road? Distractions can be deadly. So here's how to prep for a distraction-free drive. Before you go, program your GPS, playlists, or any electronics. Complete your phone calls, texts, and emails. Be there in 20 minutes. Okay, Mom. Then enable the Do Not Disturb feature. Put the phone in a glove box, a purse, or another safe space, and now you're ready to safely hit the road. But remember, built-in technologies can also be distracting, so while you're driving, do not use your dashboard touchscreen or voice commands. Hands-free systems are just as distracting. And on longer drives, schedule breaks and park to check your messages. Share this distracted driving video with your friends and family. You may help save a life. And learn more at nsc.org/justdrive.
Let's be real, getting a flu shot
helps you
fight the flu. Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you too.
Welcome back to Community Connections. I'm Gloria Gross filling in for Marnie today. And thank you again to Mark Stone for letting us come over, and the town of Prescott Valley for letting us be here and do this and sharing everything that's going on in our community. Because there's so many events, so we want to make sure that we get the word out to everybody what's going on. Our next guest is Miles Kasner. He's the chairman of Friends of Prescott Valley Parks and Rec, and that's right.
That's it. It's a little bit of a mouthful, right?
Miles, tell us what you have coming up, what you guys have going on.
Well, the next big exciting thing is actually this weekend. It's the Harvest Festival.
Yes.
That's a free event put on by the Town of Prescott Valley Parks and Rec Department.
Right.
And the Friends will be there to support that and make sure everybody's having a good time.
And I'll be there.
Oh, good. Yeah, I think the whole town's going to be there. These things are catching on.
We are. So that one is from 11 to 4. If you can get over there, it's a great way to let your kids get in and get around and see a lot of different, our Prescott Valley Early Bird Lions Club will be there, passing out information about our White Cane Day, which is really amazing. So go ahead and tell us what else is coming on.
Yeah, there's a lot of great stuff at that event. It's a family friendly event.
And it's free.
That's the big thing to know.
It is free.
So
yes.
They're going to have costume contests, carnival rides, face painting, inflatables, a haunted house. Of course, there'll be lots of candy.
Lots of candy.
And a lot more. There's also going to be some things for purchase. So like food vendors are going to be there. There's going to be a beer garden, and then the profits to that, or anything that we make off of that actually goes back to the Friends, so that way we can support some of our other programs throughout the year. I think there's even going to be some crafts to purchase and stuff like that. Yeah. It used to be called The Haunting on the Green, and it was a little bit more around Halloween time, but they moved it up to not be so cold and
hopefully.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you're familiar with that event, that's what it's going to be like.
So that one, but then you have another big one coming up in December.
Yes, that is the Winter Spectacular, which is on December 2nd. It's going to be a very similar event, but of course Christmas and winter themed and a lot of good stuff. And then really, the whole year there's something going on. So I believe around Valentine's Day is adult prom. There's extravaganza around Easter time. There's a good old cornhole tournament. And then of course the big shebang, which is Red, White, and Boom, which is on 4th of July. And that's a big deal.
That's always amazing. I know they are taking applications for the night parade, the light parade coming up too. And
that would be important to get on top of.
The chamber, they can go to the chamber website and sign right up for that.
Yeah, that'll be a great family fun event as well.
Okay, tell us some more about the Pay It Forward Scholarship Program you have.
Yeah, so the Friends of Prescott Valley Parks and Rec, it's a nonprofit organization that supports Parks and Rec, culture, and all that fun stuff that makes our community so great. One of the main things that we support is the Play It Forward Scholarship, which allows the youth of Prescott Valley to be able to access all the great stuff that the town provides, like swim lessons and art lessons and all that great stuff, without a barrier or a cost barrier to it.
Oh, nice.
So families and kiddos can apply. They get a nice little budget for the year. And then they're able to, go to all these different things throughout the year without having to worry about whether they can pay for it
or not. Oh, how nice is that? Now, is that fairly new?
It's been around for a couple of years. It was relatively underfunded, and thus not really advertised. But now that the Friends have taken that on as a project that we support, it is funded. It's available. Everybody can go to the Prescott Valley Parks and Rec website and learn a lot more about it. There's a scholarship tab there that will just guide people on how to do that or support it. And then also all the great classes and stuff are on there as well.
Oh, there's so many classes that you guys have over there.
It's so good,
It is.
And we want to make sure that the town knows about it and is getting out there and taking care of it.
That's wonderful. Let me see what else I have on my cheat sheet here. So they can get up to 20% discount.
It can be as little as 20%. It can be free. It just depends. One thing I think, even though these classes are put on by the town, these are actual people coming that provide it. So there's a cost to that sort of stuff. So this helps pay for all of that stuff. Another thing that the town has done is any sort of community project or anything out there that is needed, we're the people that you want to reach out to.
Yeah.
So if you know that there's a trash can or a bench that's needed, or it's an area is not quite ADA accessible, we'll help fundraise that and get that accomplished.
That is awesome. That is awesome. So if somebody wanted to get involved with you guys, how would they go about doing that?
Well, the best way is probably just to reach out to the town of Prescott Valley Parks and Rec Department. They can get you connected with us. We'll constantly putting out news stuff out there. We recently did the memorial for Arlo.
I was there. That was amazing.
Yeah, we're still accepting donations on behalf of the Lopez family, which actually goes to benefit the scholarship department.
Yeah.
And so folks can send us donations to that, to P.O. Box 25302. Or you can just reach out to the town and Parks and Rec, and we'll get you taken care of.
And if they had to, if they needed to call somebody, what is the phone number for Parks and Rec?
Gosh, I don't know that off the top.
928-759-3090.
Okay, perfect.
I happen to know that phone
good.
number after working at the chamber for so long. But yeah, it is a great organization, and they are doing a lot of good for our community. And just a few more, do you have any other events that you want to talk about real quick before we?
Well, I think that pretty much runs it up for the event. There was a couple that I missed. There was Fandamania, which is in August, so it's a huge like Comic-Con type of event. I know that's trademarked, but Fandamania is the Prescott Valley version of it. There's Movie Under the Stars, and then I think there's a fun one called Pitch Hit and Run, which is kind of neat.
Okay.
And then I would encourage everybody to go out and see the Arlo Memorial. That is a really nice.
It's amazing.
It's out at Antelope Park. It was really made in the Arlo's humble spirit, and it overlooks the splash pad.
Yeah.
It's all ADA accessible now, which is really great.
It is really nice. Well, you guys do a great job, and I know you're involved in all the events going on in our town. So anything they need to know, that they can call the town. It's at 928-759-3090. Talk to Parks and Rec, and they can give them any information they need on any of the events coming up. And I know the town website has all the events listed on it too.
Yeah.
So they can go to the town website and find or Parks and Rec website, find all the events listed
Just
there.
exploring it today. It's very easy and very easy to find everything you need.
Yes, it is. So it's good. Just go to the town website or Parks and Rec website and just start looking at it. Just start, like you said, exploring and see what's there and see what you want to get involved in. So thank you so much for being here and letting us know all about these things that are going on. We appreciate it. We will be back in a couple of weeks. Thank you for being here.